this session we're going to do membrane recoats, TPOs, EPDMs, rolled roofing, mod bits, asphaltic roofs, roofs like this. That's what we're going to demonstrate on this next session. Lots and lots of TPO out there, guys. I don't know, Mark, would you want to share? Mark works for Tri-State Roofing, Tom Rice. Tom Rice has been a gentleman that's been doing TPO roofs, membrane roofing for how long?
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah, long time.
Long time, 30 some years.
Yeah.
And they were trying to figure out a way to address some of their TPO roofs that they've been installing with a recoat system. You know, and they contacted Rudy Yoder, and Rudy Rudy is the one that was demonstrating the metal products out here, and he'll do all our product demonstration, him and Rufus. Contacted Rudy and said, hey, we'd like to hear a little bit about these recoat systems. So Rudy went down and shared with them the recoat systems, and would you share just a little briefly with the group here, your experience of being part of the Choice Roof Group and part of a team like this?
We started looking for a liquid system to address a hotel problem that we'd found, and we started with Sherwin-Williams. 6 months, couldn't get anything out of it, couldn't get a price list. Within a week of contacting Rudy, he'd already sat down and had a meeting with us, a conference call. We had a price list, and anytime I had a question, when I was out there looking at roofs, I could call him, he'd get right back to me, or he'd answer right then, and he'd give me an answer. It was just night and day, the difference of dealing with other coating companies and dealing with these guys. You just, Phil actually kind of said it, it's like dealing with a family. You're not dealing with guys that are worried about helping you out or doing anything. They're there, right there. Any question you got, if they got an idea that can help you, they're going to tell you. They're not going to keep their secrets. They're ready to share them. And the difference it made, my background's in insulation. I've only been involved in roofing, October will be a year. And the knowledge that these guys have imparted to me made going out there and selling these roofs 1,000 times easier. Just made it so much easier. I had the confidence. I knew that if I had a question, there was someone on that phone that could answer it for me. And if they couldn't answer it, they knew somebody who could. You know, and that background behind you just makes you 10 times better out there when you're trying to sell this product.
And on that note, on the TPO recoats, you wanted something to address some of your,
Yeah, we actually used some quick call recently on a TPO roof that was leaking. Took care of the problem. In fact, I went back to check on the job after it cured and everything. You can't even get that stuff off. That quick call gets stuck on there. And I was amazed at how well it stuck on there. The building owner was really impressed. Now he wants me to fix it again, but this roof is to the point, it's like it needs a recoat. I don't want to sit here and just put caulk on every day. And that's basically that roof. It's like it's just coming apart. And so they need to address it, and that's that's where we're at, just trying to get people out there to realize this is the answer for you. It's a heck of a lot easier to do, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper. Especially if you're working around a lot of stuff. You get on a roof and there's 50 million AC units and gas lines and all that, and if you've ever done TPO, that takes a lot of time. Get the layout right, get your layout right, get underneath all that, do all your flashing. This, 10 times easier. 10 times easier.
Great, that's what we're looking for, Mark. Give Mark a hand. So now we have a TPO membrane installer that was open-minded to looking at solutions that could address their customers' problems. So I just wanted to bring that in so that if you know of any roofer out there, talk to them. We've got roofers that have been doing exactly what they've been doing in TPOs, that are recoating their TPO roofs today. Okay? Great. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get into this. Here's a TPO roof in Boise. that I actually recoated 4 years ago for a car dealer down there. But the gentleman I helped with this job knew the car dealer, so they had a personal relationship, and he went in and wanted him to do the coating on it. So we went in with WAC 2. WAC 2 is the cleaner, and we applied straight out of the can WAC 2 on the entire roof. And there's, I think it's a gallon per 400 squares for WAC 2 is the coating rate for the cleaner. Put that on, pressure wash the roof down, you can see the streaks right here, you know, you can see where the pressure washer, and I like using a turbo tip on my pressure washers, 4,000 PSI minimum and up, with a turbo tip. Yes, sir?
The WAC 2, is it like the coating you lay on there and then power wash it off? Or does it go in with the pressure?
No, you put the WAC 2 on and let it set for a little bit.
Okay, it just helps eat away the...
Yes, it helps
Okay.
eat away the grime and stuff like that that's on
Okay.
these TPO and EPDM roofs. WAC 2 you use on EPDM also, rubber roofs. Mod bits, asphalting. It's a good cleaner. You get on an asphalt roof, I'll show you a picture later, it's just black water running off that roof. And it's a biodegradable product.
Oh, so you... Okay.
Yeah, the WAC 2 is. So, we go in and pressure wash it down with a turbo tip. And then we address all the seams with Rabbit Roof 3 base coat. And I believe back there is a sample. It's a brown tan back.
Oh, I got it right there in front of you.
Oh. I was actually looking for the small sample.
Is it laid right there?
Oh, here it is, right here. This is what ends up going on all the seams of this roof. We're reinforcing the TPO seams, okay? You can pass that around. We put the Rabbit Roof 3 down. We put a 5-inch fabric into that. And then somebody's right there, back rolling all this in, okay? I missed a step. Before you do the seams, you apply tack coat. Tack coat adhesion. And then you do the seams
On a mod bit roof?
on TPOs and EPDMs. On the mod bits, let's see, I don't think I have a, we'll go get into the slide with mod bits. On mod bits, we use tack coat also. On asphalt roofs, we use prime time. The way you check to see if it's asphaltic or mod bit is you take paint thinner, go up there on the roof, and you put some paint thinner down, and you can immediately smell if it's asphalt or mod bit. Mod bit has no smell. Asphalt, you'll smell the asphalt. It'll smell like you're going past a paving crew. Okay? That's how you check if it's asphalt or mod bit. Mod bit is actually doesn't have any asphalt product in it. It's a modified membrane.
An SBS cap sheet you're talking?
Huh?
An SBS cap sheet?
Yeah, yeah, and we can recoat those. So we'll go into a mod pit here. Anyway, this was, we're spraying top coat right here. Right here, we're spraying top coat. This is the way it looks when it's all done. Right there.
That's real nice.
Totally seamless. Hasn't had a leak since we did this.
Makes a beautiful roof.
Yes. So these are solutions for, and now think about the market, guys. We said 30, 20, 40, 50% metal in areas. There are billions of square foot of TPO applied the last 20 years. And those roofs are coming to the place where either you replace it with TPO or you can do a recoat system. Yes, sir?
One other thing is, when you're looking at your TPO or your EPDM roofs, you have to make sure that that is still attached. You gotta have a good base.
Yes.
Just like always, you got, if that fabric is, your screws are coming up and you got other issues like that, it's not gonna work.
It's
You
got
gotta
rock,
make sure you're,
it's got rock on it,
you gotta clean it off,
you
yeah.
gotta
You need-
clean it off and smooth it
But you just gotta make sure that the material that you're going over is still solid enough to take the coating and still be, wind lift resistant and everything else,
Mhm.
mechanically fastened.
Brings out a very, very good point. On these TPO roofs, you will see screws backing up. Those had to be, either screwed back down repaired again where you make the hole, you're gonna look at that seams. The roof needs to be, the base needs to be in good condition to accept coatings. And if you, especially if you get 45 mil, you can correct me if I'm wrong, 45 mil, after 15 years, that scrim is gonna might be showing.
You're done after.
After 15 years, you know, your scrim is actually showing and water's just seeping right. I've seen TPOs or, and some other membrane roofs that water was just seeping right through the entire roof deck. Even if it looked like the roof was there, when you cut a hole out, or when you cut a section out to just take a look at it, you hold it to the sunlight, you can see pinholes right through the membrane.
Do you take that off? Do you take it and peel it off?
There's roofs I have not. It depends on how my seams look and some of the base looks. What I've done on some of these roofs is actually gone in and prepped them, did my primer, addressed the seams, then I did a base coat and a fabric system over top of this. So basically, I built a whole new membrane on top of the existing roof, okay?
Sam,
Yes, sir.
talk about roofs that have rocks on it, like vertical.
Ballasted roofs, we do need to address that. There's a lot of EPDM out there, the rocks on it.